What is up, guys? Sarcasm here, and today I have for you guys the best noob class setup. Now, I know some of you guys may have not found that class setup that you found super comfortable with, and this class setup doesn't mean that you have to be a bad player or a noob in order to actually use and enjoy this class. I use this class even though I have other stuff unlocked, and I still use it sometimes, and it's really fun. And so basically you can use it as kind of a starting class if you wish, because a lot of the stuff that is in this class, actually all the stuff, is unlocked basically when you start. You know, right as soon as you get the created class setup, you can pretty much make this class right out of the box, except for a few minor adjustments that you get with just leveling up a little bit. For example, the attachments on the gun and etc. So I'm going to get into this class. I'll bring it up on the screen right now. I'll show you what the class is, and basically what this class is the PDW, and the PDW is a great overall SMG. It's pretty good at range. It has minimal recoil. You know, it doesn't have zero recoil, but it doesn't really have much recoil at all. So I really do enjoy this gun. It has a huge clip. That's pretty much its main asset, and you don't really need scavenger or anything like that because it already has a lot of ammo. It has 50 bullets in one clip. So I think that's really great, and it's overall a really good starting weapon. Now, the attachments that I recommend are the silencer and the laser sight. And both of these are what you're going to need to level up your gun a little bit to unlock, but it's not really a big deal. You unlock these both very, very early in the gun's level. So the silencer obviously keeps you off the radar, and the laser sight gives you better hipfire accuracy. It's not mandatory. Neither of these two are mandatory, but it's just what I think will help you as a starting player the most. And you're probably going to want to do a little bit of hip firing at close range, and it's definitely going to help you out right there. And the first two perks you want to use with Wildcard perk 1 Greed is lightweight hardline, mainly because these are pretty much, you know, the best way to spend your points early on. You don't really have too many options early on to spend all 10 points, and you of course do want to spend all 10 points. You want to fill up all 10 slots to be as effective as possible. And toughness for perk 2 is pretty much the best thing that you have to start off with, as well as dexterity for perk 3, same thing as what I said for perk 2. It's pretty much the best starting perk. And the tactical grenade, I have one concussion. Maybe you want to use a frag grenade instead, or a semtex, but I like the concussion. It helps me with my SMG play to kind of cut some people off or just get them in positions that they don't want to be by stunning them, and then I can easily win the gunfight. And my secondary is the 5.7. So back to the gameplay. Basically, what you want to do with this class setup is you want to stay in close quarter engagements. Obviously, it's an SMG, but at the same time, I like this SMG a lot because it does have pretty good killing power even at a medium range. So, you know, it's pretty versatile, I would say, for an SMG. Now, the score streaks is something that is very important, and you'll see the score streaks on the bottom right. I'm running the UAV, the Hunter Killer, as well as the Lightning Strike, and these three things really go well together as it's a great low score streak starting loadout kind of thing. You know, for beginners, like I said, you know, just like the class setup, you unlock it all right at the start. So you unlock it extremely early. As soon as you get the score streaks unlocked where you could change it, you could just slap them on, you'll be good. And these score streaks are really good for new players. UAV, it gives you a general idea of where the enemy is, and a lot of times when you're a new player, you don't really understand where people will be positioned on the map. You don't understand the hotspots and etc. And UAV will kind of help with that. The Hunter Killer drone is really low score streak to unlock, so it doesn't take many points, but it is pretty effective. It's not going to get you a whole bunch of kills, but the reason I like it for lower level people is because you can use it to get to the Lightning Strike, and the Lightning Strike is going to be pretty much your main source of kills in this class, aside from your gun, obviously. And yeah, so they pretty much stack pretty well together, and I definitely recommend the low kill streaks. I know some people tend to think that even as a noob, you want to run the higher kill streaks, but I disagree with that mentality, because if you're not getting the kill streaks, the higher kill streaks consistently, you would probably be doing better with the lower kill streaks, and you could stack them over and over again if you do get on a higher kill streak, and it'll probably net you more kills overall, unless you're really good at getting those higher kill streaks. So I definitely recommend this, and it's not bad by any means. Once again, I know this is called the best noob class setup, but just because you're not a noob, maybe you're, you know, a pretty good player, but you just haven't figured out that class setup that you really enjoy, you could use this too, and it will work just as well. And yeah, as I was saying once again about the score streaks, is that the good thing is that they really lead up to each other. So the UAV, you know, you get it really early, and pretty much when you call in the UAV, I'm not going to say it's guaranteed, but there's a pretty good chance that once you get the UAV, you'll be able to pick off enough enemies to be able to get the Hunter Killer drone. And the Hunter Killer drone is great for objective play, and same thing with the Lightning Strike. You can pretty much just, you know, throw them towards the objective, and usually it does pretty well at that point, obviously, unless if the enemies are inside or whatever. But even then, sometimes a Hunter drone can kind of sneak in there. But they're both pretty versatile score streaks, and this whole class setup is pretty versatile, which is why I like it for not only the newer noob players, you know, the less skilled players, but also players such as myself. It's just overall effective class setup. So I definitely wanted to give you guys something that you could use pretty much straight out of the box as soon as you level up a couple times, and you could just slap on everything in this class. Anyway, guys, that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your favorite noob class setup is, and let me know if this class setup helped you at all. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like rating. It would really help me out, and it helps grow my channel. But as always, if you hated the video, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and unsubscribe. Thanks for watching.